to do. Welcome to the Monday Kickoff and welcome to another Raid Shadow Legends video. Hope you guys are having a fantastic start of the week. As usual, guys, in today's video, we're going to have a full breakdown of all of the events coming to Raid Shadow Legends this week. And I gotta say it, man, I have itchy fingers, okay? I was really hoping to get a 2x on the Soul Stones because I'm looking at them every single day, just getting ready, getting ready. I want to open them. But unfortunately, we have no announcement for that. We do have some different events that will be starting tomorrow, guys. Of course, we do not have everyone's favorite game mode, which is Clan versus Clan this week. Instead, we have the Siege mode. Now, we're going to discuss about some other events that are going to start tomorrow in a minute. First, I just want to give you guys a quick reminder. If you haven't completed your clan quests, if you're doing more or less what I'm doing and you still need to pick one of them up, let me just see if I have anything good available in here that's easy to complete. Make sure you guys actually do it because, hey, clan gold is extremely important. My god, I don't have anything decent. There we go. Fire Knight. That's actually going to be sweet. If you gotta purchase anything from the clan shop, make sure you guys do it before the reset. You can get 1,000 energy from here. You can get some silver and you can get a void shard and you can get some other goodies. Make sure you guys do it before the reset. Then, if you gotta go and do the same for the bazaar, I actually had my reset already for the ancient, the energy. This will be different for everybody. I've got my void shard today. I've got my rarity charms, but this is different for pretty much every single account. Make sure, yeah, guys, do it. Basically, we have a new Dungeon Diver event starting that it seems it will give us actually legendary materials for relics. The Path of the Lost finished. I did manage to get the champion. Not the mythical materials, unfortunately. I was so ready to go for the mythical materials instead of the legendary champion, guys. You have no freaking idea. But then I was like, wake up, you idiot, because that's a lot of RNG. You only have a 20% chance to get a mythical relic. Then from that 20% chance is basically a 5% chance to get the one that you really want, okay? So I decided to get a champion because, hey, that's guaranteed. I know exactly what I'm going to get. But it took everything that I had available on the account. And as you guys can probably notice, I have no gems left. But I managed to get Balar. Talking about tournaments. As you guys can probably notice, we have a new Kurosas tournament event that started. I am not going to farm it today. I'm actually going to wait for the Dungeon Diver event that will start tomorrow. You're going to be able to get another Soul Stones from there. Then we have the Gear Ascension tournament starting tomorrow, which will, of course, give you one summon, but we're going to talk about that in a bit. More Soul Stones. And then we have a Soul Chase tournament that will give us legendary materials for relics as well. Unfortunately, whenever we have Soul Chase tournaments, we do not have 2x on Soul Stones. They did not announce it in the content creator chat, so I'm not expecting a 2x. Seeing that they're only legendary materials and not mythical, I'm not going to open any Soul Stones. If those legendary materials would have been 100 mythical materials from this Soul Chase tournament, I was going to burn all of my Soul Stones. But unfortunately, for them, I'm not going to do it. And I'm going to wait for the 2x. Either way, leaving all this on the side, we will require quite a bit of energy to try and get this done. And I do want to make you well aware. The fusion ended last week. Most likely this Thursday, this Friday, we're going to get a new announcement for the new upcoming fusion. So you should slowly start preparing yourself, start saving shards, start saving gems, start saving energy, silver, and everything that you can, because you might need them. Maybe it's going to be a good champion. Maybe it's not going to be a good champion, but we're going to have to wait and see. I would rather slowly start preparing for that. Leaving all that on the side, guys, talking about the Infernal summoning pool. We actually have some very good champions in here. We have Vulcanos as the headline champion, the faction unity from the Demon Spawns. Really powerful. And we have some of the best Demon Spawn champions in their faction right here. Of course, non-void legendaries. Kaimar, the Cheshire Cat, which I just literally got recently. I need to book the cat, and I need to book Balar, but I have no books left, so probably it's gonna be a little while till I'm going to do an updated guide on any of those two champions, but most likely at the end of the week or next week, depending on how generous the clan boss is. Then, of course, as I've mentioned, we're going to have another event. Fresh event. I would not recommend anyone to participate in it, but if you guys want to, who am I to basically stop you from doing so? Hey everybody, this Wednesday, the 23rd of July, they are planning to launch a champion training tournament where you'll be able to get a perfect soul for Gracchus, the worst demon spawn champion. I'm just messing with you, he's really not good. Some of you guys might find him helpful for progression, but overall from the entire faction, he feels like one of the most underwhelming legendaries because he just doesn't really bring in that much utility. Yes, you can use him a bit in the Hydra, but they are better epic champions to replace him. I'm not a fan of the champion. I'm not trying to make you feel disappointed if you got the champion, if you recently summoned him or anything like that. It's just, I personally don't think it's worth investing books in a champion like him. But either way, up to you guys. If you like the champion, it's fine. For my account, it's definitely not relevant. But for a lot of you guys, for progression, as I've mentioned, I'm sure him, like pretty much 99% of the legendary champions, will help you with the progression. So you're going to be able to actually earn a 5-star soul for this champion. Is it really important to get a 5-star soul? You could argue it and say that, hey, a brimstone will definitely help me. A 5-star brimstone, yes. But the thing is, you need to win the first place. And the craziest thing is, you need a minimum amount of points to earn the soul if you win the first place. So, all you need to do is to develop your champions in any of the following ways. Use books, level up, ascend, rank, etc. If you manage to take the first place in the on the leaderboard in your group out of 100 players during the tournament, you will earn his perfect soul. Now, this will be based on your actual account level. You see, my account level is level 100, which means that if you are in between level 61 and 100, you're going to earn his 5-star perfect soul with a minimum point requirement of 15,000. So you can win the first place in your group with 5,000 points, but you will not earn the soul if you are in a very free-to-play group. Then, that sucks, because 15,000 is a very high requirement. If you are in between level 41 and 60, you can earn his 4-star perfect soul. The minimum requirement for this is 12,500 points. If you are in between level 31 and level 40, you're going to be able to earn his 3-star perfect soul, and the minimum point requirement for this reward is 7,500 points, which in my opinion should be the requirement for the 5-star soul. 15,000 is double than this and is pretty damn harsh for a lot of people. Now, yes, this is not a summoning event. You need to level up champions. In a way or another, you can argue it and say that, hey, it's actually easier to do it. It is easier to do it, but it still requires a lot of brews, a lot of chickens, and it requires a lot of energy to basically make chickens. You're not going to score a lot of points by making 6-star champions. The most amount of points will come from making 3-star, 4-star, 5-star chickens, guys. Either way, that's what we have in terms of events, at least for the very moment. If we're looking at the Play and Play calendar, we really cannot see any other information in here. But I can guarantee you that we are going to get news for the upcoming fusion. Now, we are moving into a new month. Probably we're not going to get a new patch update this week, but most likely it's going to be the week after. Up to if you start saving resources or you're going to gamble around in some of these events that are coming now. As usual, appreciate all of you guys watching. If you enjoyed the content, make sure you smash a like, subscribe to the channel, and I will catch you all in the next video. Peace.